The previous segment of our video blog was talking about Islam and Jews. In response, among hundreds of reactions, probably the most frequent question was about Christianity. On one hand, it's impossible to whitewash the history of the church. Huge numbers of Jews were killed during the Crusades, the Inquisition, blood libels, pogroms, and forced conversions. But on the other hand, today, Christians are the greatest friends of the state of Israel, and they're helping Jewish communities. The leaders of many Christian denominations have officially apologized to the Jewish people for past anti-Semitism. And now, already for a long time, we have not seen any hatred of the Jews coming from the church. So, is Christianity a danger to the Jews? Is the church a source of anti-Semitism? My answer will be similar to what I said about Islam. Maybe you will disagree with it, but at least I will be consistent. First of all, of course, we need to remind ourselves that Christianity and Judaism are two distinct and different religions. Although Christianity is based on Tanakh, it interprets it completely differently. And as I said in the last video, a religion is not defined by its books, but by how this religion's followers are interpreting these books. Jews and Christians believe in different things, they have different values, and the question is not about us uniting together in some form, but simply whether religions can live in peace. And as we see from our recent history, the answer is yes. We cannot forget about how much blood was spilled by the church, but at the same time, if we Jews will be holding a grudge against anyone who has oppressed us, we will have to not talk to anyone in the world. There's practically no nation or culture that has not been killing us at one point. And at the same time, we know that God is the one who is in charge of the world, and sometimes our salvation will come from the biggest anti-Semites. Some Jews object, but many Christian groups support Israel only because they believe that this will bring the coming of their Messiah. Okay, and you as a Jew are afraid that their Messiah will actually come because of this? If you don't believe in their Messiah, then why would it bother you? People say, but they don't support us out of sincerity. They're doing it for their religious benefit. Okay, and when you need help and a neighbor comes to rescue, do you accept his help only if you are sure of his sincerity? It is true that Christianity, Islam, and pagan religions have been killing Jews. But you know what? The secular societies that emerged when religion was taken away from these peoples started killing many times more Jews. European nations murdered many Jews under the auspices of the church. But when these same nations officially abandoned Christianity, they began murdering many times more Jews. The USSR, Germany, and so on. With all the shortcomings of religions, history teaches us that the absence of religion is more dangerous than any, even the most terrible religion. Today, most Western European countries have still Christianity as their official religion. But over the years, they have become more and more secular. Is it a coincidence that at the same time they are taking an increasingly stronger anti-Israel stance? They're banning Jewish rituals. Some advanced, as they call countries, prohibit Jewish funerals. The shechita for making kosher meat is banned, and there is a talk of banning circumcisions. College campuses have always been the center of the secular thinking, and they have become the main source of anti-Semitism in the US. Historically, religious societies of other faiths have been dangerous for us Jews. But societies that have moved away from religion have been even more dangerous. This alone should be a reason for us Jews to consider religion to be a positive force among all the nations of the world. Today, Christians are the greatest friends of our people. We should be grateful for this. And the more Christianity spreads, the more friends we will have.